ESPN senior pokes Deion Sanders' bizarre QB move as Colorado HC accepts blame. Well, the QB situation in Colorado has become a complete mess. After Shedeur Sanders left, Kaidon Salter was barely named as the starter, only to give up the job after a chaotic quarterback rotation against Delaware. As Salter and Julian Lewis are now stuck on the sidelines, their frustration is growing with each play Ryan Staub makes on the field. ESPN analysts are openly criticizing the situation, and Reddit is filled with harsh opinions, and it's pretty clear that even Houston took advantage of the instability, easily winning 36-20. As Colorado's quarterback drama continues to fuel endless chatter and criticism, and the problem was pretty evident, so much so that even ESPN's Adam Rittenberg mocks Deion Sanders for his QB inconsistency. As he put a post on X mocking Sanders' rotation of QBs, saying, "Who will play quarterback for Colorado next week?" And can we blame him? Colorado Buffaloes fans witnessed a sobering defeat against Houston. Quarterback Ryan Staub got his shot to secure the starting role, but the offense faltered in a 36-20 loss. Staub finished with 19 of 35 for 204 yards, 1 touchdown and 2 interceptions, demonstrating potential, but lacking the consistency needed to keep the Buffaloes in the game. The first half was competitive, with Colorado only down by 2 at halftime, but the second half revealed significant weaknesses. The Buffaloes gained a mere 5 yards on their first 4 drives, including a turnover on downs and an interception. Sure, Staub showed flashes of brilliance in a 2-minute drill late in the second quarter, connecting on passes of 36 and 25 yards before running for a 19-yard touchdown. But Colorado's running game couldn't gain traction, managing only 60 yards on 21 carries, with 38 yards coming on 1 play. On top of that, his throws were inconsistent and off-target because of miscommunication with receivers like Joseph Williams and Omarion Miller. Then Colorado's struggles to sustain drives left fans and coaches frustrated, raising questions about whether Staub, or anyone on the current QB rotation, can lead the team effectively. In contrast, Houston's quarterback Connor Wakeman excelled in both passing and running, throwing for 222 yards and adding 83 rushing yards with 2 rushing touchdowns. This disparity in performance made it nearly impossible for Colorado to mount a comeback in the second half. And here comes in the worst part. Even Deion Sanders accepts his decision made a blunder on the field. As Buffs reporter Scott Proctor hits X with his words, "Coach Prime, Ryan, Staub didn't play well. I saw what you saw, and that's how you know they messed up." But he didn't just stop there. Deion Sanders also talks about the QB situation moving ahead in the season. "I have no idea right now. I'm trying to self-analyze what I can do better." Now, you can understand why there's so much mocking going around about Sanders' decision. It doesn't just stop at that. The offense's struggles underscore how much Shedeur Sanders' departure has hurt the team, demonstrating that even with Coach Prime, talent alone isn't enough. Their NIL market has also taken a hit. No current player is in the top 15 for NIL valuations, a stark contrast to last year when Shedeur Sanders and Travis Hunter were at the forefront. Shedeur's record-breaking $6.5 million valuation set a standard for the program in college athletics. Now, without those star players, the Buffaloes are challenged with maintaining visibility and financial appeal for recruits. Sophomore offensive tackle Jordan Seaton leads the team in NIL with 3 deals and a $1.6 million valuation, ranking 26th nationally. But even Seaton hasn't fixed Colorado's offensive problems. The offensive line has struggled for 3 weeks, putting quarterbacks in tough situations and leading to inconsistent play. But offense wasn't the only problem of the game. Deion Sanders' team, defensive struggles. Colorado's defense had a rough outing against Houston, surrendering a total of 431 yards, with 209 of those coming on the ground. Dean Connors and Connor Wakeman exploited the Buffalo's front 7, finding openings and capitalizing on missed assignments. Even when the defense managed to halt Houston's progress, they consistently converted crucial third downs, keeping Colorado under pressure. The Buffs' struggles to contain big plays early on set the tone, forcing the unit to play catch-up from the very beginning. On top of that, injuries also hampered the defensive efforts. They were without 9 players, which depleted their depth along the line and in the secondary. Although key offensive players like Omarion Miller and Dallin Hayden returned, the defensive side lacked reinforcements, pushing backups into high-stakes scenarios. The absence of starters slowed down reactions and limited the Buffs' ability to rotate players effectively, which led to fatigue later in the game. But that's not the end, as at times. Deion Sanders' team struggled with communication and missed assignments, which directly resulted in points for Houston. This included a 54-yard touchdown pass from Wakeman to Stephon Johnson in the final quarter. Even when they did make tackles, missed assignments let runners like Dean Connors pick up extra yards, keeping drives alive and tiring out the defense. Now, their big test comes up against BYU, and if they fail to make an impact, this season might turn real ugly for Colorado Buffs.